So what does it mean to you? The time?
Sweat. The passion.
The thrill?
The determination.
The support.
The camaraderie.
But it's so much more than that.
We're playing for something bigger.
You ready?
Question is,
How are you going to leave your legacy?
I love Nottingham, the home of Robin Hood. From the bright lights of Goose Fair to the peaceful nature of the Sherwood Forest woods. There's a feeling of togetherness, unity, pure, honest, love. And that feels great like a bright summer's day at the horses down by the lake at Colic. All I love Nottingham. The River Trent, the embankment, the Nottingham Carnival, different cultures dancing. The diversity, just walking down Columbus Street on a Saturday. The two lions in the square stand tall with pride. And when the markets in town come alive, it gives me life. Listen, as the council house clock chimes, and depending on how many times, lets you know the time. I've been to concerts at the Motor Point Arena.
Welcome back here to Nottingham for the Touch World Cup 2024 in the men's 30s division here. The Cook Islands taking on the USA. A must-win match here for the Cook Islands in the final round of our pool stages. James Preston and a special guest from Canada, Spencer, joining me for this one. This should be an outstanding contest, and for the USA, there is a chance to have another crack at them here. John will also be joining us in the commentary box, so a couple of stars here from the Canadian touch team. Final checks, we can't get underway though because the hark is still occurring here from the Kiwis. Someone needs to clear them out, but in the meantime we'll have a proper introduction here for Canada. John, thanks for joining us.
James, thanks for having us. Appreciate you. What a day.
John, take us through your involvement with Canada Touch.
So Spencer and I are on the mixed opens team, and yeah, we've had a pretty good tournament so far. Just missed out on the top four to get out of the pool, but it's been a lot of fun, a lot of learnings. It's the first time Canada's been in the World Cup since the '88 tournament, so came in with no expectations, but we've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, look, terrific effort from Canada in the first World Cup, now in the 10th. It's been a long time in between drinks. Spencer, how's it been for you?
Yeah, no, it's been a great experience. I think just being able to watch this level of touch is exciting. It's fun, being able to see all the teams for all the countries. So not only just being allowed to play, but being able to watch and learn. It's been great.
Well, there's about to be plenty of learnings here for one of these sides at least, because for the Cook Islands, it is do or die. They must win here. Currently sitting in 5th in the pool. And Ireland have a match that they probably should claim a little later today against Sweden. So short pass here provided from the Cook Islands. Oh, bouncing off the left and then stepping off the right. That is outstanding work there from, I think it's Chambers, who's bouncing around like a kangaroo. Scary agility there from the Cook Islands. They have come to make a statement in the opening exchanges here. And the USA will play from behind. So just taking a look at their last few results here for these two sides. The Cook Islands, they've had a few struggles. Big last up loss to Australia, 16-3. And Ireland also put them up through the ringer, 11-4 in the previous encounter. Now the USA looking to launch a raid. Beautifully worked here from the United States. Passive out the back and then just linking up beautifully.
Yeah, excellent answer from the USA after that try from the Cook Islands.
Right off the training ground, that one. Tap play, passive, beautiful. Take note of that one. Maybe we'll throw that into our playbook.
Yeah, if you can make that pass, John.
So nice start here from both sides. Around about a minute and a half gone. Might have to see exactly how that haka has impacted the time here. I'm sure we're going to get the full complement somehow, but it's all running to one schedule at the moment. So the Cook Islands, I know they need to come away with a victory here very early on. One try apiece, and both teams looking sharp here in the men's 30s as they bring it up towards this 7-metre mark. Out now for the run here of Kyria. And Kyria bouncing around. Oh, he'll have a dive himself. Oh, he nearly pulled their pants down there, the United States. Back to the 7-metre mark he goes. And now once more they'll take off. They've split them. And now looking for a little pop over the top. And Kyria was almost on the spot.
Cheeky little on the blind side with the winger going through there. Never see that one happen much.
Smart, though, to end it far away from the sub box. USA have a long while to go now to get there.
The big dummy comes out here from the United States as they head up towards halfway, and now crossing that threshold as well. Meters here for Wu. Wu drops it down, 15 away from the line. They'll take the touch here on the last. Wu picking it up, looking dangerous, sending it long. It's gone forward though. The USA building nicely downfield. Just that final little bit of execution letting up on that occasion, but they have had some good results in their pool at the moment. Sitting third here, the USA, but a win would actually elevate the Cook Islands above them.
Oh, great touch.
Depending on other results, they could even miss out as USA continue jamming in here. And look at how much they've slowed the momentum.
Yeah, great work in midfield for the US on the Cooks. I think it's 4th or 5th coming now. There we go, 5th coming.
Last one here for the Cook Islands now, bouncing around to the middle of the field, and they've just lost their bearings.
We're still going.
They'll keep it alive. This could work for them. Down the sideline, nearly an opportunity here. They'll flick it back on the inside, but that's the creativity of the Cook Islands. They can produce something out of nothing.
Yeah. So fun to watch, you know. Something out of nothing, out of thin air. 5th touch, we thought they were jammed in the middle, but almost had one in the corner.
10 away now. The USA spreading from right to left, up towards their subs box. They were hoping for a penalty there for a forceful touch, but that was never going to happen. Around about 12 away from the half now. Cook Islands, although that one's probably a bit more likely to get called. Instead, it will go the way of the Cook Islands.
Wow. Generous, I think, but we'll see. Back and forth. Both teams have great midfield defense right now, not letting anyone get to the line.
There's a bit of a finals atmosphere already about this one. It is do or die for the Cook Islands, and for the US, depending on the result of Ireland, even they could find themselves out of the top 4 later on today. So all to play for. A draw might be enough, though, for the Cook Islands as well. There's 2 points at stake for that. So now they head out to this right-hand side. Popping it back on the inside. It was nearly there for Takahiri, but unfortunately it goes to ground.
You can tell for sure, that both teams know the stakes at hand right now. So lots of intensity right off the gates. We're 5 minutes in.
Let's see if they can keep it up all game, though. 5 minutes into a first half. It's a long game ahead of them.
Meters here now for the USA as Kim gets involved, and now a little run here for Smith. Smith is through, looking for a pass, and it's battered down there from the Cook Islands.
I think he was going for the extra 6 off of that one, but ref said no chance.
A nervy start here for both sides. Few errors creeping in, but when they do get within that 7, looking likely here. Cook Islands now really being jammed in. Expansive play though. Gets a few more meters up the sideline, and now the subset gets into motion. They'll roll it just shy of the halfway line. Sent out here for the run of Kyria. Kyria is caught, and now for Napier. Napier wrapping around, straightening up. Oh, good touch made from Smith. That's killed all the momentum too. So on the last, it's a static start. Now the party tricks start coming
Here
out.
we go.
Kyria opens up a bit of space.
yeah.
Oh, had he hit the link there?
I know,
There was
they were on the
space.
far side there. Again, Cook Islands can't count them out. Fifth touch, things will slow down. Like, oh, they've got nothing on, but again, just putting tricks out of the bag.
That's when the fun starts.
Cook Islands certainly have been one of the funner nations to watch in every category thus far in this terrific tournament. As forward now, the USA march, a real big roll on here. They'll drop it inside the 7.
Oi.
Woo with a big dummy, but unable to go woo on that occasion.
Got Cook Islands guys down, taking a knee there. Looks like he might have got stepped on the scoop through.
Oh, yep.
Hope he's okay.
A cleat to the toe is one of the worst pains you can experience, though.
Yeah.
I feel for him.
I'll tell you what, if we didn't know that you two were Canadian, hearing the word cleat, that just sums it up for me.
There you go.
The Cook Islands now working away from their own end. About 6 minutes gone here, 10 shy of the halfway, as Tavai comes onto the ball. And now meters here for Losse. Losse on the last, drops it down to Vi. All good
Ooh, some
footwork
fancy
there.
feet.
Have them
Offside, sir, play on.
reeling at the air and now sending it wide. All good cover though from the USA.
Two early tries off the tap, I think, for both teams, and since then it's been trading blows, but no one's gotten over the line yet. But yeah, the Cook Islands look dangerous, more likely to score right now, but USA is getting to the line pretty quick. This Wu fella is, seems like he's pulling all the strings for them.
Yep.
So up
The
over
architect,
halfway
don't we
now.
call them?
He is the architect.
They've got the blueprint too here, the USA, to try and put on a bit of punishment.
Oh, wow.
Good hands too here from the USA, and that's got to be a forward pass, and it will be
Yes.
called.
The
We've
Cook
seen
Islands-
quite
Cook
a
Islands
few
jerseys,
let
Bob.
go
Yeah, oh yeah.
throughout this tournament, but that one was spot on.
For sure. I was just going to say the Cook Islands jerseys might be the best in the Yeah. What do you reckon, James? Jersey?
I do like it. I have to stay impartial. That's
Okay.
all I'll tell you. But look, it's a beautiful strip, and we have had Ben Meakin and Mel Day going around the grounds here at the village and just asking the
around?
feedback.
Oh,
and
really? I haven't seen that.
a lot of people have been suggesting the Cook Islands are right up there. Now
Oh,
try
yeah.
and
Play
play
on.
through here. And yeah, that's a good call from the officials there. No advantage whatsoever. There's the penalty. So drop down here, and once more a chance to build. Williams at acting half. Now a little ball here for Masters. Slows it down. Williams,
quickie.
Masters once
Oh,
more.
pass to
Back
the
on the
inside.
inside here for Williams.
Will he get it?
Ball to ground.
Yes, sir.
finish.
And try time here for the Cook Islands. Williams is on the board.
Beautiful quickie move with the middles. Just a nice dive in, tapping it down. Easy, easy.
The 2 tries to 1 here for the Cook Islands. Do or die clash for them. Currently sitting in 5th. USA in at 3rd. 8.5 gone. Imagine there'd be a few jitters right now in the USA camp.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see if they got Wu on the field again. Let's see if they can drop from the tap play. Ran a nice passive last time. Let's see what they have this time around.
Smith now. Short pass
Same
here for
thing.
Oh, little
Himbry.
backdoor
Out the
move.
back once more here for Kim. Kim slowing it down. Back for Himbry. Himbry dropping it right on the 7. Last one now for the USA. Smith is
Oh,
there.
bad
Taps
on.
it on. They've called it
Oh,
for
sir.
Unlucky,
though.
unlucky.
Wow, well, that was very close there for the USA. Cook Islands
Oh, they got much.
just a little bit vulnerable on the edges.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Two 2-1 they still lead here, around about 20 metres away from their own line to restart things now. Just over 9 minutes gone. No real flow established as of yet for either side, though. They haven't particularly got into their driving sets.
Yeah, not quite. I think the midfield defense on both teams has been outstanding. Not really getting any team get much go forward ball. But here they go now.
This is better here from the Cook Islands, and now they'll
Oh,
bomb
wow.
it back towards this left-hand side. Smith, good read, stepped up
Good
and made the
feed.
touch. Now last play here for the Cook Islands. Oh, they had numbers on that right-hand edge had they gone early. Here
Still
they'll
do.
go once more and back off that right foot.
Oh,
Popping a
diving
pass
pass.
late at the line. The USA make the touch, and there is the turnover. So a quarter of the way through this contest, Cook Islands leading 2-1. Where can it be won for the USA? They're currently down.
They need to get out of their own half. They need to get their sub-off sorted and their sub-on sorted to get those meters, which they might be doing now. So really attack when they hit that 7-meter line.
Oh, just,
And not do
just
things
as you
such as
said
that,
it, just as you
yes.
said it.
So an incorrect roll ball here. They'll start pretty much from a tap-off position, and they can really launch a raid. Good spot to begin the set here for the Cook Islands. Into enemy territory now as they cross that halfway threshold. Out to this left-hand side. Picked up and now dropped underneath momentarily, but sent all the way to the wing here instead for Patu. Reinforcements arriving now. Kyria onto the field. He's looked dangerous. Don't go to him straight away, though. Now a little ball here for Mattia Ricci. Mattia Ricci drops it down on the last. They've got numbers on this left-hand edge, and they've lost track of the touch count because Kyria was in oodles of space.
Got him offside.
Ref will award them,
Fresh
though.
set of 6 here. Scored last time they had a fresh set, so let's see if they can repeat that again.
What's the tactic here, John? Long ball to the corner on first touch.
Oh, he lost that. Not that. First touch, keep it safe, I reckon, and then, hopefully touches 2, 3, 4, maybe a little something more exciting, but it's definitely not what they wanted there with the fresh set on the line.
Some meters now for USA. Upfield they go through Matthew Walsh, who drops it back and up over the halfway line here. Good transition from the USA. Wu is back on deck as well. He's the man to watch. Hopping in and acting half now. Sends it on here for Finnery. And Finnery
here goes Wu.
Drops it down. Wu at first receiver. Gets it all. Great read from the Cook Islands.
Great shot.
They were hoping for a penalty too for the ball not being dropped back on the mark, and they will get it.
Oh, wow.
Well, the USA rattled here. Cook Islands are in up to their eyeballs. They drive forward towards halfway, switching the emphasis and then crossing that threshold. Touch is made there from Voigt. As out it comes now for Williams. One try already in this one for Williams. Nepier. Williams once more. Drops it down. Last one here for the Cook Islands. Oh, Williams was in half a little yard of space, but it shut very quickly.
Yeah. Both defenses are holding pretty strong here. Oy.
Oy.
Oh, unlucky.
So Voigt losing control. And the Cook Islands...
Ball security on that first touch when you're driving is so important.
Another good chance here for the Cook Islands. Around about 20 metres away from the line. And drop it back onto the inside here for Katoa. Katoa now in at acting half. Short release for Nepier. Waiting for that strike dump. They pulled away from the touch there, the USA. That'll be another set.
Ooh.
Hopefully they can fix last time around. First touch. There's a drop ball here. Let's see if they can cook up. Oi.
Oh, messy rock.
2 in the 7. That's 2, right?
That's 2 now. One more and they'll have someone sat down. You can just see the fingers coming out there as well from the referee. And the hat's gone here too for Nepier, so he'll have to do it without a little bit of the kid. Nepier nearly spears the head into the ground without the hat to protect him.
Quite the hairdo.
Is that your next style, John?
I love it. I love that cut. I don't think I have the flow like he does, but...
Now drop down here for the Cook Islands. A chance now for Tua Ini. Tua Ini sends it on wide. A steal for Williams. And Williams, has he got a second here? Yes, he has.
He does.
3 tries to 1. Cook Islands in front.
Yeah, great sequence on the line there.
Yep, they learned from that last fresh 6 and they really capitalized.
It's penalties right now killing the US. The Cook Islands getting more repeat sets on the line. If you can drop those, I think the US is still in this game, very much so though.
Long way to go still.
Yeah,
with around about 6 minutes left in this first half, so oodles of time in touch footy terms as now the USA bring it 8 shy of the line. Oh, stepping up nicely with the Cook Islands. Didn't even need to make a play at it in the end.
Same tap-off play. I think that number 3 read it quite well. I think that was...
Takahiri.
Yeah, Takahiri.
Now on this left-hand edge. And USA jamming in hard. And they get the result.
Okay. USA need to capitalize here, eh?
Yep.
10 meters out, 50 meters out. Let's see what
Fresh 6.
Yeah.
Use all 6 touches, really exploit them.
Now back to the middle here for Bishop. Himbry. Oh, a little dummy who's lost the ball before the line, but fortunately the touch was already made.
The lucky call.
Back to the 7 now for the USA. Little short pass here for Kim. Kim on for Himbry. Himbry directing traffic. Kim picks it up and has a crack. No look play here back on the inside for Himbry. It was on. It just didn't find the hands though. Meters now for the Cook Islands up towards halfway as they get the rolling subset on. Good meters too, a nice strong drive here. They've got numbers out on that right-hand edge. They'll walk away from it though there with Napier. Still might be building here for the Cook Islands. No, Himbry gets back in time, makes the touch, but a golden opportunity
they love
on
the
that
short
right-hand
side.
edge.
They keep coming back towards the short side, but the coach will have a word with them at halftime saying the open side looks like it's on sometimes, eh?
Himbry out to the left. Bit of a stalemate developing here between the USA and Cook Islands. Smith brings it forward. Good meters now on the back of that for Powers. Powers drops
Great
it down.
scoop.
Smith picks it up with one
unlucky.
hand. Had no support in the end though. They didn't capitalize on it.
Good roll on though. Look much better. USA definitely turned things around second half
Yeah,
of the first
scooping
half.
on the 7. That's what they need. They just need to follow in with that support.
So Cook Islands once more forced to work it away close to this
Oh,
subs
there's
box.
some hard touches here.
There's another one coming in from
Bodies
Wu.
are flying. Bodies are flying. Here he goes.
Moved away now from Kiria. Just shy of the halfway mark. Williams, 2 tries already. He's been outstanding for the Cook Islands. Last
The
one
open
now
side
for
now. Here we go, the
good
open side.
footwork. And they'll take off
Accelerate.
here. Meters on offer for the Cook Islands.
side.
Masters is from acting half. He needs to link
Oh,
up.
I think he got it.
Finds the
Ball down.
support
Very
there with
good.
Patu. And the Cook Islands have a 4th.
Beautiful, beautiful footwork from him.
Yeah, nice scoop through. Once you scoop through, it's just this full scramble. Everyone's freaking out. Everyone's running around trying to keep their man. I think a couple of bodies on the floor in the far end there. Is it Graham Patu finish it off? Hopefully he's all right.
Just a little stretch here as well for Patu. Might have copped a stray knee as they were coming in to try and make the touch. Accidental from the USA, but definitely connected as now Voigt drops a little pass here and then right up into the lane is the Cook Islands now. You might well pull the arm away, but you've quite literally bounced into the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he tried to sell that. He didn't get right in the way, but he definitely did.
Less than 3 to go here. The Cook Islands with an outstanding first half. I'll step up quickly again, which
Yeah,
means
things
no
coming real
option
high,
here for
yeah.
Finity. Sends it out to that left-hand side once more here. Now the run of Edwards. Finity. Edwards again. Popping a little pass. Infinity wasn't waiting for it, but another set here for the USA.
Offside call.
Be nice to get one right before the half here.
Yep. Fresh 6.
From the center of the field here as well, Finity and Edwards. These are the 2 danger men at the moment for the USA. Drop down here. Edwards once more, right to the line.
yes, good
Great
finish.
ball from Edwards. Voigt on the spot, and they worked that superbly.
Yeah. Coach probably happy with that one. 2 minutes left on the half here. Close the gap a little bit. Can, reassess. Cooks need to get another score, get back at them here.
Well, they needed a try, the USA. Down 4-1 and all the running with Cook Islands, but that might just calm the nerves a little bit, give them some confidence into the second half. The Cook Islands, they'll be looking to try and snag one back here late in the piece, but overall they'd be pretty pleased with their first half as it's now sent out to this right-hand side here for Tui.
Sweeper coming.
Sweeper.
Tui once more now out
recovery.
here.
Against the grain.
Good
Katoa
recovery.
back to
Is
the
he
middle.
gonna?
And that one's gone well and truly wide. So, of course, with the haka taking place on the field, we've lost a little bit of time here for this one, but they might get one final play here, the USA. I think they might just
I think the
simply
refs know
take
it,
the
I think.
touch.
The refs maybe added a couple of minutes knowing about the haka.
And Wu
not?
brings it forward. And straight into the arms of the Cook Islands. That'll do us here in the first half. So 4-2, an
half.
entertaining affair. The Cook Islands, a must-win game for them. And now the United States of America have a nervous second half coming up. It is still mathematically possible that they could miss out despite being in third at the moment. All to play for in the second half. We'll take a quick break here at Nottingham with the Cook Islands leading 4-2 in the men's 30s division.
So what does it mean to you? The time?
Sweat.
The passion.
The thrill. The determination.
The support.
The camaraderie.
But it's so much more than that.
We're playing for something bigger.
You ready?
Question is, how are you going to leave your legacy?
Although there was one try that was disallowed that it wasn't.
If we won, we would have done 6-4.
Yeah.
Welcome back here to Nottingham for the Touch World Cup 2024. A do-or-die clash here for the Cook Islands in particular. They must win to have any chance of advancing to the quarterfinals. But for the United States, depending on other results, a loss here could see them hurled straight out of the top four. They're currently in third, but they're down here 4-2 against the Cook Islands. James Preston, and from the mixed Canadian Open side, John and Spencer with you in commentary as the USA come forward now, about 10 metres away. Passive out the back. Opportunity building here for the United States. Abdul Noor nearly got through, but Cook Islands, good sliding defence.
Yeah, I mean, it was the same set play as they'd run in the passive on the near side there again. But, yeah, just drop ball on the wing there.
Yeah, there must have been a talk at half for USA to come out hot, and they came out swinging, but sadly ball to ground.
Now Cook Islands showing it here in one hand, and stepping up over that marker is Takahiri. Lovely passive ball out the back. Now it's on here for the Cook Islands. Oh, the dummy came in. Great cover touch there from Matthew Walsh, who made up some severe ground.
Yeah, wow. What a touch. Even a lot of ground to make up there.
Beautiful long ball, too. Great touch.
USA trying to drive forward, but that's a bit of a sloppy error there. And once more, they'll invite the Cook Islands back down this end of the field.
Yeah, that sub-off for them, that transition is killing them. That's what they need to really tighten up in order to, get back in this game, I think.
Williams now brings it forward. And to this right-hand side, they come through Patu. He's got across the line as well so far today. 4 tries to 2 here in favour of the Cook Islands. They did lead 4-1. Late hit back in that first half from the USA. Much needed for them as well, as now Napier sends it out to this left-hand side here for Katoa. Napier once more receives it back here, then driving forward. Scooped up, opportunity now, they send long. Ooh, just getting the bearings a little bit wrong there. Possibly looking to hit the link, but the wing was the better option.
Yeah, I agree. Nice rooster platform there. The wing was probably the better option, but I don't think we've seen them pull a rooster out of the bag yet, so they're varying up their offense a little bit, which looks nice.
Roosters out of the bag and rabbits out of the hat. Cook Islands certainly have a few tricks up their sleeves. We've seen that already. But the USA, what do they have in their arsenal? As now they bring it forward here through Fillmore. Fillmore popping a little pass, and once more they were trying to get that extra set off the back of a Cook Islands hand, but smartly didn't play it.
Yeah, they've been going for that quite often in this game, trying to get that extra set of 6, but ref's been pretty fair, I think, calling it both ways for the teams.
Meters on offer now for the Cook Islands. One thing the USA have been very good at, though, is jamming in when they're coming for the subset.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, up over halfway. Voigt making the touch, and now Chambers on the run here as they switch the emphasis once more. Nice little change of angle. At speed now comes Tua Ini-Iti, and Tua Ini-Iti, he reckons he's gone all the way through, and the referees agree. So try time here for Padre Tua Ini-Iti.
Yeah, beautiful scoop through, beautiful pop, and a lovely dive.
Yeah, great speed onto the ball there. Great speed. Little finger pointing afterwards.
It's an important try here in the context of things in Pool A for the men's 30s. At the moment, live results, if you will. Cook Islands now sitting in third, above both the US and Ireland, if this result stays as it is. And the Irish have a game against Sweden that they should win. Sweden currently down in sixth. The USA will look to launch long, though. Oh, what a catch that was. Very awkward hitting the deck. But I think they might even say there was a touch completed. Well, that's a classic saver right there.
Wow, yeah.
Wow.
I didn't think he got there, but fair play to him. Great hustle by the winger.
Yep, that winger chase out is a vital, vital part of the game, and he was there.
Wu drops it down on the 7. Oh, lovely little flicked scoop. And there's an opportunity here for the US. That's classy from them. What a little pickup it was from John Tate, who just flicked it up in one motion.
What a finish. That was too fast for me to even see it. I barely saw what happened there. Good step off the right. Bang, try time.
Did he go between the legs, too? He must have. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He did.
That's going to go on Instagram. Surely it's a highlight reel for him.
John Tate producing something special here for the United States of America. That is definitely something they'll stand and salute to.
That was American football, hey? Going straight to the quarterback.
Hot.
Wide receiver on the offer. Now here come the Cook Islands upfield. It's 5-3. They're not going away here, the United States. They know the importance of this result. It's now out they come to this left-hand side. Oh, little dummy. Touch is made, though. Turned back to the 7 here. Still a few plays up their sleeves, though, the Cook Islands. The Toa through the middle now. Dropping it back on the inside. Last one here and a static start. Good pressure from the USA. Nothing really doing here for the Cook Islands, but this is when they can be quite dangerous. They'll show and go here, and they'll run out of room, and they've done enough here to earn the penalty. That's a coach killer.
Yeah, that is a coach killer.
Ugh.
Just the disgust of Spencer's right then and there.
I know, you have to advance on the 7. You're working so hard to complete that set of 6 and get that ball back, and then the early retreat just, it sucks.
The Kyria caught here. Smith has been very good for the US out in that right link position. Once more on the spot, making the touch. Imbri steps up. Oh, unfortunately there for the Cook Islands, they've dropped the bar of soap.
Another coach killer.
We might need to get some cardiac support down here. I think both coaches are having heart attacks. Now USA working up towards this halfway mark. 5-3 on the scoreboard, 14 to go. Still plenty of time here for the USA to launch a comeback, and this will certainly help.
Yeah. Basically a tap-off play here. Extra meters. We got the playmakers on here, it seems like. Ooh, looks like he shifted from mid to link, I think, but they want 2 mids have been dialed as well.
Now Walsh wading towards the middle here. Drop down from Kim. Walsh hitting flat. They'll go long this time. Lovely path, but well marked up from the Cook Islands. They got across in time, make the touch, and it was Lossie who got there.
That winger's having an outstanding game, chasing out all those tries, really saving Cook Islands.
Up towards halfway, they come once more here, the Cook Islands. Lossie in an acting half after a great touch. Oh, they've opened up a bit of space here, and had Lossie kept the wing, and they would have been well and truly away down the sideline. It might still happen here, though, for the Cook Islands. Last one now. They'll hang out on this left-hand side. Probably needed to come back to the right, though.
Midfield defense has dropped off a bit from both teams as the game's gone on. A little more tired legs. Let's see if we can capitalize on that.
Well, it is very hot here too at Nottingham. I know that sounds funny saying that the English summer is hot, but I can assure you it is. It's in the high 20s and the sun is out there and burning. They've left it behind here. Real miscommunication on the last. Somehow it's kept alive. It might work out for the best here. Oh, great touch right at the end. Otherwise, Himbri was off for the money.
Great recovery. He was going for the no dummy half there, was trying to jam up. Great recovery though.
Good read out wide here as well from Preston Rain. And then Smith jamming in. Hard touch there. Probably lucky not to be penalised.
Yeah, he came in hard, arms crossed. I'm surprised that there was no call there. But ref says play on. Oh.
Well, I know the USA are playing, but the Cook Islands were doing their best Tom Brady impersonation there with that pass. It's gone about 3 metres forward. And an easy turnover here now for the US. And they just keep inviting them back in, the Cook Islands. Like a bad smell. They won't go away here, the United States. Forward they march now through Tate. Tate drops it down. Himbry slowing it here for Tate once more. Trying to work for the penalty. Cook Islands stepping up though. Himbry bouncing away to that right-hand side of the field. The chase is on now. Last one here. Dropping it short. Edwards. Edwards looking for some support. Can't find it. Took it himself, and the Cook Islands mark up through Williams. Once more, Cook Islands marching upfield. Tate making the touch. Good meters on offer here from Tu'u. Get up over halfway. Meters here for Katoa once more. Turns it back to the right. Question marks on the passes. Tu'u once more brings it forward. Very strange set here from the Cook Islands. Oh, great footwork.
Wow.
Burnt up along the sideline. Still stepping. Now the flick pass comes out. I don't think that he could have disappeared there, Edwards, but that could have gone either way.
Oh yeah, they're looking for 6 more there. That was some footwork on the wing there.
But once more, the Cook Islands probably at their most dangerous when the play breaks down.
Yeah, that's when they pull out the goosies, the steps, the fakes, the behind the backs. That's fun rugby.
Touch made now from Matthew Walsh. Still an option here in support. They'll slow it down through Fillmore. Walsh wanting the touch, wanting the penalty, and there it comes. It had to be called too.
Yeah, they
Discipline on the 7 meter. That's what Cook Islands need right now.
10 minutes left. Still down 2. Let's see what they can draw up here.
Finity waiting in the middle. Now scooping from acting half. Wu is the one to watch. Oh, Wu will have a crack himself. Well, it must have been a very close run thing. I thought he got through.
Me too. I would have said ball down. Maybe that's why I don't have a ref's jersey on right now.
Surely the Canadian jersey is still there, and I'm not sure if you are barracking for the local neighbours of the USA or the Cook Islands, but either way, it's a great contest. As Wu once more is caught right on the line. Back to the 7 he goes. They'll send it out here for Fillmore. Fillmore drops it down on the 7. Last one now. Wu thinks for the long ball instead. Oh, little dummy back on the inside, and he's fooled them all. Well, he could sell ice to an Eskimo with a dummy like that. And the USA hit back once again.
Wu was the architect of that one. 2 jams at the line there. They're shutting pretty hard, and dummy from the winger. What a finish.
It's taking me back to primary school where they used to play tunnel ball and you do the little fake start. The Cook Islands now. How are their nerves? 5-4. They had a nice little buffer at 5-2 at one point. They've just watched that lead evaporate. Must-win clash for them, all getting to ground very quickly. Good touch made, though, there from Himbry. Been electric, both sides of the ball here.
Lovely dive, but lovely touch too.
There's still a little bit of a threat to see off here for the USA. They'll bring it forward, working for that strike dump. They partially get it. Now great footwork once again. All the USA had thoughts of an intercept. Fortunately, pulled the hand away right at the end there. Abdel Noor. But once more, those dancing feet from John Chambers.
Yeah.
Something special to watch.
Yeah, could learn a thing or two from him, Spencer.
Well, if I could, I would.
Plenty of humility here in the Canadian team for the mixed opens. And of course, I must say that's something we probably associate with Canada. A lot of humbleness about such a beautiful part of the world. As now Smith picks it up once more, bouncing around. No opening coming, and starting to run out of a little bit of time here. It's still very tight, but I think the next try is crucial at this point.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's still anyone's game right now. Nail biter, good for the fans.
Yeah, next one to get up on the scoreboard, that's either clinching the win potentially or getting the Cook Islands to let it fire under their feet.
Well, playthrough was called initially, but the follow-up there, they were really testing all the limits through Peter Masters, but in the end, he's caught. Probably a silly one to give away. It was still early in the count.
Yeah, especially this time of game. You really want to use all 6. You want to look for completion on these sets.
The Wu drops it down now. Good field position here for the United States. And they've really got them backpedaling. Good footwork there from Abdel Noor, who puts on the afterburners, squeezes through. And a very important try for the USA. They're locked up. In fact, it's Joshua Himbry. And Himbry, who's done so much great defensive work, now gets one on the board for the USA.
A great roll on from the sub box there. Came in with so much speed there.
Sometimes hands will do. Hands will do.
Well, we're set for a grandstand finish. 5 tries apiece with only around about 6 minutes remaining. Do or die here for the Cook Islands, and in many ways, also for the US. A draw will be enough for them, but the Cook Islands must win. Out to the left-hand side, they bring it. Katoa, waiting and acting half. Now sends it here for Tu'u. Tu'u back for Katoa. Oh, they had them for numbers, but well read there from Preston Rain, who makes a very important touch.
He's an excellent on the wing there. Lots of good reads online and in midfield.
The Himbry now bringing it forward. So far, he's the hero for the USA. He's got them back on level terms. Oh, heavy touch from Kira'a, and it will be pinged.
We haven't seen a lot of those called this game, but I think that one was the right choice.
A lot of fans in the stands here as well. They've potentially been watching the stream, and they've started coming in themselves as the matches unfolded. They know what's at stake here in this men's 30s division, as it's popped on now for Finity. Finity back towards the middle, gives it for Wu, plays it quickly. Finity once more, it's gone begging. Well, either one of them could have scored there. Edwards pops a late pass, and Abdel Noor just spills his lollies over the line.
Gosh. Both of them are in, I think. I think the Cooks can come up with now. They've been ahead most of the game here, so a couple minutes left.
Well, we talked about it in the first half. The Cook Islands look a little bit flimsy on the fringes, and the USA have finally figured it out. They keep attacking in those wide corridors. Last one now here for the Cook Islands. Chambers takes off again. A good read here in defense from Edwards.
Now, USA look like they've got all the momentum right now.
Yep.
Well, 3 straight tries will do that for you.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
And now Smith popping a little pass here. Oh, Wu was almost not ready for it. Just got onto the field in time. He was actually trying to head off for a little rest. And now, midway through the count, they're still marching forward here. Great driving set. Draw and pass. Voigt's there. Onto Abdel Noor. The pass is clear. And the USA, 4 straight tries. They're back in front. And now it's a very precarious position for the Cook Islands.
They've really gone back to just fundamental rugby here. Great hands from that link and just putting his winger away for a clean try.
And the chant is up here for the Americans. USA, they lead for the first time in a long time here. Cook Islands, now with work to do. They need at least 2. A draw won't be enough. They'll send it out to the left-hand side once more. Oh, good footwork again, but marking up well was Yohak Him. And Kim made the touch. Little ball back here now for Masters. Masters sends it on here for Tokahiri. Masters bring it forward, changes the angle. Again, they've got the makings here of a terrific touch, and they'll turn them away. It's that man once more, Himbry.
Himbry, unreal. Got a little bit of game management now. Keep the clock up. Got a couple minutes left.
Understanding they're up, taking the time. They really need to be fundamental here on this sub off here.
Himbry certainly already bringing about the gamesmanship there. He wasted another 5 seconds restarting play. Now Himbry on the charge once more, and he may well and truly lap up every second. He deserves to. He's had an outstanding match here. Smith now on the charge here for Edwards. Edwards suggesting that the touch didn't come there and that the Cook Islands pulled back a bit too early, but referee disagreed. Last one now, Edwards, good footwork. Tries to get away from them, but turned away. And this is now do or die here for the Cook Islands. They need a try off the end of this set with 2 minutes to go. They're recycling the footy back to the middle. Oh, woo. Swatted away like a fly there. Play on is the call, though, and they just don't have the numbers at the moment, the Cook Islands. Only just now, on the last play, do they get the full complement on deck. They're totally gassed here. They'll show it a couple of times, and that's a really disappointing set with the game on the line.
Yeah, no, for sure. They didn't get the sub box all along there. I don't know what happened, but they had 4 in the field at one point, I thought.
Yeah, momentum has died off for Cook Islands. They really need to dig deep here, push the fatigue aside. They have, what is this, a minute and a half left to go. They really need to clamp up here and answer with that try.
They absolutely cannot concede. The draw won't be enough. The points differential very much favours Ireland, who are currently in 4th. The Cook Islands in 5th at the moment. USA to secure their finals position, and they'll do it. Who else could it possibly be? Himbry. It had to be him.
He is him. He is him.
There it is on the replay. Himbry saw a staggered defensive line who were retreating, and he just put the foot down, and he will secure the result here for the USA. The Cook Islands, valiant, but they will bow out in the group stages. The USA sew up 3rd position. Still looking for that consolation try. It won't come from this set. But what a great second half performance here from the USA.
Yeah, there must have been some kind of good chat on at the halftime, because they came out strong and fast and they put 4 on really quick, and they just continued to concede those tries.
There's all to do here in the second half. Cook Islands led 4-2 at the break. And we're in prime position to secure a finals berth, but it has slipped from their grasp. As now on the last here, Smith brings it forward, numbers back to the middle. Oh, they were all lining up. They ended up crowding each other in the end. And there it is. You can see the celebrations from the United States of America. They've done enough to progress through to the knockout stage of competition. They'll take out 3rd place in the group stage for the Cook Islands, just falling short. That now means that Ireland, regardless of the result, should be safe. I think Sweden are perhaps a little bit too far down the ladder to cause any drama. But the US of A, they go marching on.
As they did.